Act 1, Scene 16. Whitehall, cellar. Scorpius is squinting at a bottle. Scorpius. So we just take it? Albus. Scorpius, do I really need to explain to you, uber geek and potions expert, what polyjuice does? Thanks to Delphi's brilliant preparation work, we are going to take this potion and be transformed. In this disguise, we will be able to enter the Ministry of Magic. He is so like his father. And he was being very brave in that last scene, which was kind of a departure for how he's been so far. So, yay, Albus is developing. Scorpius. Okay, 2 points. 1, is it painful? Delphi. Very, as I understand it. I don't know why, but she annoys me. I'm sorry. Maybe just because she came out of nowhere and I never heard of her. Sorry, Delphi. Maybe I'll like you later. Scorpius. Thank you. Good to know. 2nd point. Do either of you know what polyjuice tastes of? Because I've heard it tastes of fish, and if it does, I will just vomit it back up. Fish doesn't agree with me. Never has, never will. Insert inappropriate mental comment here. Delphi. Consider us warned. She knocks back the potion. It doesn't taste of fish. She begins to transform. It's agonizing. Actually, it tastes quite pleasant. Yum. It is painful, but... She burps loudly. Take it back. There is a slight... She burps again. She turns into Hermione. Slight, overpowering, fishy residue. Albus. Okay, that's... Wow. Scorpius. Double wow. Delphi/Hermione. This really doesn't feel how I even sound like her. Triple wow. Albus. Right, me next. Scorpius. No way, Jose. If we're doing this, we're doing it. He puts on a pair of familiar-looking glasses with a smile. Together. Albus. 3, 2, 1. They swallow. No, that's good. He's racked with pain. That's less good. They both start to transform, and it's agonizing. Albus turns into Ron, Scorpius into Harry. The two look at each other. There's a silence. Albus/Ron. This is going to be slightly weird, isn't it? Scorpius/Harry. Full of drama. He's really enjoying this. Go to your... Aw, he is. Go to your room. Go straight to your room. You've been an incredibly awful and bad son. Albus/Ron with a laugh. Scorpius. Scorpius/Harry, tossing his cloak over his shoulder. It was your idea. I be him and you be Ron. I just want to have a little fun before I... And then he burps loudly. Okay, so that's utterly horrible. Albus/Ron. You know, he hides it well, but Uncle Ron's got a bit of a gut growing. Delphi/Hermione. We should go, don't you think? They emerge onto the street. They enter a telephone box. They dial 62442. Telephone box. Welcome, Harry Potter. Welcome, Hermione Granger. Welcome, Ron Weasley. They smile as the telephone box disappears into the floor. How did they get the hairs from the 3 of them? Is my question. If they'd had the invisibility cloak, they could have snuck back into their houses and, grabbed something from a brush. But James has the invisibility cloak, not Albus. And where did they get the polyjuice potion? So, yeah, I'm just a little bit confused about how these events proceeded. But whatever. Let's find out what happens next. I think we're still on Act 1. Yes. Act 1, Scene 17. Ministry of Magic Meeting Room. Harry, Hermione, Ginny, and Draco pace around a small room. Draco. Have we searched thoroughly beside the tracks? Harry. My department have searched once and are searching again. Draco. And the trolley witch is not able to tell us anything useful? Hermione. The trolley witch is furious. She keeps talking about letting down Ottilie Gamble. She prides herself on her Hogwarts delivery record. Ginny. Have there been any instances of magic reported by the Muggles? Hermione. None so far. I've made the Muggle Prime Minister aware, and he is filing what is known as a misper. Sounds like a spell. It isn't. She should know. I don't know what it is since I assume it's a British thing, but she should know what that is. Unless it's something that is newer than, I guess if it's newer than like 1998 when she stopped being in the Muggle world. So maybe that's what it is. Anyway. Draco. So now we're relying on Muggles to find our children? Have we told them about Harry's scar too? Hermione. We're merely asking the Muggles to help. And who knows how Harry's scar might be involved, but it's certainly a matter we're taking seriously. Our Aurors are currently investigating anyone involved in dark magic and... Draco. This is not Death Eater related. Hermione. I'm not sure I share your confidence. Draco. I'm not confident, I'm right. The sort of cretins pursuing dark magic now. My son is a Malfoy, they wouldn't dare. Harry. Unless there's something new out there, something to... Ginny. Oh. I agree with Draco. If this is a kidnap, taking Albus I understand, taking them both. Harry locks eyes with Ginny. It becomes clear what she wants him to say. Draco. And Scorpius is a follower, not a leader, despite everything I've tried to instill in him. So it's undoubtedly Albus who got him from the train, and my question is, where would he take him? Insert an appropriate comment here. Ginny. Harry, they've run away. You and I know it. Draco notices the couple staring at each other. Do you? Know it? What aren't you telling us? There's a silence. Whatever information you're concealing, I recommend you share it now. Harry. Albus and I had an argument the day before last. Draco. And? Harry hesitates and then makes brave eye contact with Draco. Harry. And I told him that there were times when I wished he weren't my son. There's another silence, a profoundly powerful one, and then Draco takes a dangerous step towards Harry. Draco. If anything happens to Scorpius. Ginny steps in between Draco and Harry. Ginny. Don't throw around threats, Draco. Please don't do that. Draco. Roar. My son is missing. Ginny. An equal roar. So is mine. He meets her look. There's real emotion in this room. Draco. Lip curling, every inch his father. If you need gold, everything the Malfoys have, he's my sole heir. He's my only family. Hermione. The Ministry has plenty in reserve. Thank you, Draco. Draco makes to leave. He stops. He looks at Harry. Draco. I don't care who you did or who you saved. You are a constant curse on my family, Harry Potter. Drama. Act 1, Scene 18. Ministry of Magic, corridor. Scorpius/Harry. Are you sure it's in there? A guard walks past. Scorpius/Harry and Delphi/Hermione try to affect performances. Yes, Minister, I definitely think this is a matter for the Ministry to ponder at length. Yes. Guard, with a nod. Minister? Delphi/Hermione. Let's ponder it together. He walks on. They let out a sigh of relief. It was my uncle's idea to use the Veritas serum. We slipped it into a visiting Ministry official's trunk. He told us that the time turner had been kept and even told us where. The office of the Minister for Magic herself. She indicates a door. Suddenly they hear a noise. Hermione, from off. Harry, we should talk about it. Harry, from off. There's nothing to talk about. Delphi/Hermione. Oh no. Albus/Ron. Hermione and Dad. The panic is instant and infectious. Scorpius/Harry. Okay, hiding places. No hiding places. Anyone know any invisibility charms? Delphi/Hermione. Do we go in her office? Albus/Ron. She'll be coming into her office. Delphi/Hermione. There's nowhere else. She tries the door. She tries it again. Hermione, from off. If you don't talk to me or Ginny about it. Scorpius/Harry. Stand back. Aloha Mora. He aims his wand at the door. The door swings open. He grins, delighted. Albus, block her. It has to be you. Harry, from off. What is there to say? Albus/Ron. Me? Why? Delphi/Hermione. Well, it can't be either of us, can it? We are them. Hermione, from off. What you said was obviously wrong, but there are more factors at play here than... Albus/Ron. But I can't. There's a small kerfuffle, and then Albus/Ron ends up standing outside the door as Harry and Hermione enter from off. Harry. Hermione, I'm grateful for your concern, but there's no need. Hermione. Ron? Albus/Ron. Surprise! Hermione, what are you doing here? Albus/Ron, sorry. Does a man need an excuse to see his wife? He kisses Hermione firmly. It's a little awkward, his aunt, but he's, good for him for committing to the thing. Harry, I should go. Hermione, Harry, my point is, whatever Draco says, the things you said to Albus, I don't think it'll do any of us any good for you to dwell on it. Albus/Ron, oh, you're talking about how Harry said sometimes he wished he corrects himself, Albus weren't his son. Hermione, Ron? Albus/Ron, better out than in, that's what I say. Hermione, hell no, we all say stuff we don't mean, he knows that. Albus/Ron, but what if sometimes we say stuff we do mean? What then? Hermione, Ron, now's not the time, honestly. Albus/Ron, of course it isn't. Bye-bye, darling. I'm sorry, it's fun. I mean, it's supposed to be funny, so. Albus/Ron watches her go, hopeful she'll walk past her office and away. But of course she doesn't. He runs to block her before she enters through her door. He blocks her once, then blocks her again, swinging his hips to do so. Hermione, why are you blocking the entrance to my office? Albus/Ron, I'm not blocking anything. She again makes for the door. He blocks her again. Hermione, you are. Let me into my room, Ron. No, this is fun. This is funny. Albus/Ron, let's have another baby. Hermione tries to dodge past him. Hermione, what? Albus/Ron, or if not another baby, a holiday. I want a baby or a holiday, and I'm going to insist on it. Shall we talk about it later, honey? She tries to get into the room one final time. He blocks her with a kiss. It develops into quite a struggle. Maybe with a drink in the leaky cauldron? Love you. Hermione, relenting. If there is another stink pellet in there, then Merlin won't help you. Fine, we're due to update the Muggles anyway. She exits. Harry exits with her. Albus/Ron turns towards the door. She re-enters, this time alone. A baby or a holiday? Some days you are off the scale, you know that? Albus/Ron, it's why you married me, isn't it? My puckish sense of fun? She exits again. He starts to open the door, but again she re-enters. He slams it closed. Hermione, I can taste fish. I told you to stay away from those fish finger sandwiches. Albus/Ron, right you are. She exits. He checks she's gone, and the relief floods out of him as he opens the door.